abega for mama kwaba de baye Kwabenaholic TV dwumadie so na nsama ekoso ewo man mu na enemo somfo GGH enemde mu ntremu ene emu nsembisa ekoso ewo man mu de ebremu na muso mahunu ne ekoso ewo man Ghana ya yetimi mu yeto aba wie no nsem ne de bibre ne ekoso ewo man mu ani eye onabo Okudzeto Ablakwa Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa ane wakosia eye mpelifo akentinka bi ewo eye omahimu na I think say esebani ensese enne mebiebie no mede so ekakirew ane mekachewa nsem no aya na bebrena aya na enhyeda enyede mekani na dito ede kirewa nsem no aya na enyede na wakasa wudi wani na wode waso ehwe bi na wotie bia ina wankasa nso wetimi ayede agiedi na woso ehunu ne ekoso ewo man mu ne kasa asase anase kasa ebuo bi efiri soro ebetofo ma wetimi akope eye park bi so anase asase asase ne emu eho den wetimi agina so se ne abo no eba ye asase ne betimi ayede etwitwa ajew ane se wo nyame bi nso an wayede wabone din ane me sembre me de wokọ eye Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa ane okushia ye mpenifo akasie bi na esewani ane openikasie bi nsem no okay se o kan nsem na se wo hunu asem de kan wo de din na to asem de mo bifoforo na nipa na ento aso ane eye Honorable opon enkroma ane one Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa ekoshia ye na nsem bia epiepie wo hono secret upon secret na epiepie wo hono mensa ombre yanko tie eye mpenifo yi enum asem efa eye abato anase NPP amayeku na seat a omode ma eye NPP amayeku 8 years ina biribia omuka ho asem na Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa opiepie nyumani so e ate NPP fo ane ombekwa omunko na omunsombe take over yakone yekotie munchemu ne bade obi asoboso fu GGH mere de aka atwam so mere mase mo me yakomra
to admit that the government response has been below par. The government response has not been worthy of commendation. And put yourself in the shoes of fellow Ghanaians who woke up one morning and lost everything, all their livelihoods, everything washed away. They have absolutely nothing left, and they have had to put up in tents for almost a year. No places of convenience. The last time the Akosombo Spillage Committee set up by this house and the Speaker visited us, even water at the camp had been disconnected. And that was the third time I had to pay the water bill of the people. It's as though we want to push them, you know, to achieve what I don't know. So, Honorable Minister, a whole year, is this the best your ministry can do? And as you respond to that, can you tell us specifically, with this first phase of 115 contractors behind schedule, what is the new date of completion? And then the second phase, the 1,010, can you tell us specifically when you will start work on the 1,010?
As I mentioned to you earlier, Chairman, myself and the regional minister are billed to pay a visit to the construction sites in the next 14 days to engage with the contractors, and based on that engagement, we'll get an update.
Did you say the next 4 days or 14 days?
I said the next 14 days.
Why 14 days?
To engage with the
Honorable Minister, why 14 days? Clearly, you see, you people are not addressing this matter as a national emergency. We are talking about a disaster. These are fellow Ghanaians. Contractors are behind schedule, a national disaster, national emergency, and next 14 days. Really, Honorable Minister?
Chairman, we have billed to visit the site within the next 14 days to engage with the contractors and find out the reasons for which they are behind schedule. When that is done, we will have clarity on the updated timelines to finish the work. Now, on the phase 2, which is 1,010, we are awaiting approval from the Public Procurement Authority on the pre-qualified contractors that we have sent to them so that they can also get to site and commence work as quickly as possible. Chairman, I think we should also move away from this, may I say, posture, where we want to create the impression that some persons care and some persons don't care. You introduced the word sincerity.
Yes.
Into this conversation.
Yes.
If we are being sincere, you have been one of the persons who keeps whipping up this impression that somebody doesn't care. You will recall that when the military on ground was asked to move from one location to another as part of the exercise, you came out saying that the military had been asked to withdraw from the place.
I'm glad that you have introduced that.
Chairman, that was not sincere.
I am glad that you have introduced that matter.
Yes.
What your government did, what the commander-in-chief asked them to do, was rather the insincerity. They were moving out. The commander told me, I was there. The
Chairman,
chief and your former
Chairman,
colleagues.
that is not correct.
We will not have a banter here.
That is not correct.
But for the record, and this is my committee. You don't come here and dictate. I'm the chair of this committee.
You have asked me a question and I'm responding.
And on the matter,
I'm respectfully submitting to you that when you announced the whole republic that the military had been asked to withdraw from the Volta region, Chairman, that wasn't sincere, because the military had not been asked to withdraw from the entire Volta region. They had been asked to move from one place to the other. That wasn't sincere.
I am putting it to you.
And I think
that was an afterthought. After I exposed the government.
Chairman,
can I speak? Can I speak?
Of course you can speak. But
I am the chairman of this committee, and I will regulate this meeting.
You have a right to. But if you put out
on the matter of sincerity, I know what you are doing. You are trying to deflect. We will come back to housing. On the matter of the soldiers. The soldiers were moving out. They had packed and were leaving. I was with the TV3 crew. Talk to TV3. They broke the news. They spoke to the commanders. It was an afterthought. After there was an uproar, then the military PR put out a statement that they were moving to another location.
Can I respond?
So, as a matter of fact,
can I respond?
They were moving out. The military movement is not the subject of this discussion.
You have introduced the term insincerity.
It is your government that has been insincere.
Can I respond, Chairman?
Their response was insincere.
Can I respond, Chairman?
The soldiers were moving out. I was on a tour with TV3. They saw them moving out. They had packed bag and baggage and were moving out. The commanders on the floor that day told us that they were moving out. And I condemned that. And they did a U-turn and came back to that same location. If they were moving to another place, why didn't they go to wherever you say they were going to?
Can I respond?
You will respond when it is time for you to respond. They came back to that same location. They didn't go to any other location. And we are not discussing military movement here. We are not discussing that. So this red herring will not be entertained.
We are discussing insincerity.
It is your response.
No, you raised
your response.
That was insincere. You raised insincerity.
Can we have some order? Can we have some order?
Can I respond?
Can we have some order?
Minister,
can we have some order?
Mr. Chairman, please.
Can we have some order? I hope the Honourable Minister is aware.
Please. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Honourable. Yeah. I hope the Honourable Minister is aware that if this committee is not satisfied